for consideration the appropriate punishment, which at very least should be removed from this committee's upon expulsion from this body if we have...
Representative Valdez. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Minority Leader McKean, for that wonderful speech. Mr. Speaker, I rise today for a point of personal privilege.
A moment of personal privilege is granted.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and it's an honor to serve with you.
Honor to serve with you too, Representative Valdez.
Good morning, members. I first want to give my appreciation to all those in the healthcare sector, the doctors, the nurses, the hospital staff, and those who have been working hard and the day in and day out during this pandemic. Those within the healthcare sector includes the first responders, EMTs, law enforcement, firefighters, and those on the front lines who give up their lives to protect others. My sincere thoughts and prayers go out to the families that have a loved one, who have lost a loved one due to COVID-19. And yes, I too have lost a loved one, my father. He was my best friend. He was a one-of-a-kind individual who was humble, showed passion, empathy, and was a well-respected individual in the community. He worked hard. He installed in me values, my faith. He was an individual that was dedicated to the land and to his livestock. I know that it has been hard for all of us, but we are here today to make sure that our communities and families are safe and healthy. We must work together and plan to bring back a robust economy for Colorado. It is the job of a democratically elected body to put forth the health and welfare of the people first. And we all took an oath to defend our Constitution and protect our democracy. In order to do this work, we must first address this historical events on January 6th. With us here today is our newly elected colleague, Representative Ron Hanks, who conducted on January 6th raises serious questions that must be addressed in front of this body. I'm asking that a panel be formed to take testimony in public under oath that Mr.
Representative Valdez, Representative Valdez, the moment of personal privilege, let's keep it, let's not condemn any motives of what happened outside this building. Let's keep it to what's happening inside this chamber. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And with that, I asked for consideration the appropriate punishment, which at very least should be removed from this committee's upon expulsion from this body if we have...
Representative Valdez. Okay. Usually, when you ask for a moment of personal privilege, please come and talk to the speaker before so that I know exactly what we're going to be talking about. It's important that we keep our comments about any one of us to what is happening here in this chamber. Are there further announcements and introductions?